Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas Football here at the clinic on the coast in Corpus Christi, Texas. I'm here with the head coach of the Corpus Christi Miller Buccaneers, Coach Justen Evans. Coach, appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat with us this morning.
I appreciate you having me, man.
All right, Coach, first off, congrats on a heck of a 2024 season. You guys made it back to the regional finals. Came up a little bit short against Bernie, but overall, a great year, so congratulations on that. Want to ask you, I'm interested in coaches' responses on this. You know, I think the deeper you go in the playoffs, the tougher it is when you don't win at all. And some guys, you know, they bounce back pretty quick. Some guys takes them a couple of weeks to kind of get over it and maybe be able to look back on the season fondly. For you, how do you kind of handle when the season ends? I know it's tough. You're a competitive guy. How do you kind of handle that?
It's rough, you know. When you put so much effort and time into the process, and then the process starts after the last season's over with. So you're talking about from January all the way to December of thinking and
almost a year
of just dealing with it. When you walk off the field for the last time, you know, it's hurtful. You know, for me, I don't deal with losing very well. So I go into a dark place, and it takes me a couple of weeks, you know, if not months to really get over the loss, because you're just thinking about things you could have done differently, and, you know, reliving those moments and what have you. And when the UIL sends you that packet that Monday leading to the regional finals, and they start asking for pictures and bios and all that stuff, you're so close, yet you're so far, you know. So it takes me a little bit longer to get over those losses for sure.
But now that you've had a little time, you know, we've had a little time since that. How proud of you of your guys, and looking back on, I know you look back on a lot of fond memories.
Sure.
How proud of you, especially of your seniors,
sure.
This group that's been really had more success than any groups in Miller in 50 years or so.
Absolutely. You know, this senior class is the most successful senior class to ever come through Miller. And they were great kids. Gonna miss them, but I think what they've done is continue to lay the groundwork and build the frame essentially for the kids coming up behind them. You know, we went into the off season with the motto, protect the tradition, you know, protect the brand, and so it's their opportunity. They left a legacy, but it's also an opportunity for the kids coming up to continue it.
I hope my microphone was on. When you now looking into 2025 in the off season, everybody wants to get bigger, everybody wants to get stronger, everybody wants to get faster. But what specific positions, especially when you roll the football out in the spring, you start doing some skill stuff. What position groups are you looking for some young guys to step up in?
Yeah, well, so we're gonna have a new quarterback for the first time in 3 years. But you know, it's the same situation we were at when Andrew Body left in 2019. You know, same deal. You know, we've got some guys in the building. We feel like they're gonna compete, and so along with that, he'll have some guys to throw to. We return some guys that have played a lot of football out there on the edges and the perimeter. So, you know, we feel good about, you know, the receiver position. But you will be young at quarterback. Got to replace one offensive lineman. But we've got 4 kids. 3 of them started. One of them got significant playing time that'll be back. And so, you know, we feel good about that situation. And even in our backfield, you know, you lose a Broderick Taylor, but he's got a younger brother that'll be a freshman. That's the real deal. And so we look forward to coaching his younger brother, who's going to be really good, and returns his older brother Roger out there on the edge. So we feel good. And then defensively, we got some guys back. You know, we need to find one interior defensive lineman for sure, and then one interior linebacker. But it's in the building. We just got to develop it.
All right, now final question for you, Coach. You've been involved with the Coastal Bend Coaches Association. This clinic has been a great clinic. Overall, you know, how nice is it to have this clinic and such good speakers from across the state coming down here to Corpus Christi to kind of share their knowledge?
I mean, it's huge. You know, how often do you get a guy like John King that'll come down this close, you know, from a great program like Longview, to come hear them speak and talk about, you know, their success. You know, you'd be a fool not to sit there and listen. And so to have those type of speakers and here just speaks to the clinic that we've been able to build here. But also, you know, we're always looking to grow this thing, and but extremely grateful for these key speakers to come down here and speak to our guys and speak to our coaches and help us perfect our craft.
Coach, appreciate your time. Congrats on a heck of a 2024 season. Good luck in 2025, and I appreciate what you do for student athletes in the state of Texas.
Thank you so much, Stepp. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah.